Hello, wonderful people, viewers and subscribers. Welcome back on this platform, BVI Channel 1, where truth is gospel. I'm also Janet Peters. There is this video that is flying around showing APC politicians of Igbo extraction celebrating. And some people are asking what is behind it. I want you to watch. I'll be right back.
If I may be sia, 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 if I may be sia. If I may be sia, 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 if I may be sia.
Now, in case you are still wondering and asking, why are they celebrating? They did not win any lottery. No, but rather they are celebrating the handover of Anambra State to them without a fight by those who said they want to sit at home during the election. Don't forget, I've always said that the beneficiaries of our people not participating in the electoral process in our homeland and demanding for good governance are the political class. Yes. It is because our people are nonchalant when it comes to governance and politics. Decisions that affects their life, they are not interested. Those who occupy office, they are not interested about it. Their only interest is going to market to do buying and selling. And continue being slavishly industrious. Now it is being taken to the next level because these men you saw they celebrating, they are the instruments in the hands of our oppressors, the Fulani Caliphate, to take over our land. What happened in Imo State, or what is happening in Imo State, will be a child's play compared to what will become of Anambra State and the entire Igbo land if we succeed through our ignorance to hand over our homeland on a platter of gold to these people. That's why you see them celebrate. You see, before now, they have been preparing for war because they know that Anambra State is their weakest point. Listen to them. They said it.
Your Excellency, Anambra used to be our weakest link. Your Excellency, Anambra used to be our weakest link. Anambra used to be our weakest link, our weakest link, our weakest link. But it may interest you to note that since after concluding our primaries, we've been receiving new entrants into the party. Anambra is ripe for us to win because we are doing our best to ensure that all the leaders are working together to ensure that APC succeeds at the end of the day.
You heard it right? You heard that man tell Buhari that Anambra State is their weakest point. So they are ready to unleash all manner of terror because they are seeing it as a battle. They are seeing Anambra State come November as the battleground to grab the soul of Igbo land for the benefit of the Fulani Caliphate. You think I'm joking? Watch this video. a campaign train of APC governorship candidate in Anambra State going for a campaign. You can imagine somebody rolling out this motorcade, this battalion of security operatives, heavily armed, sophisticated and powerfully armed, to go and do campaign. What kind of campaign do you think they are going out to do? They are going out to show you that they are not joking. That if you come out, they crush you. That this is war, as long as they are concerned. They are trying to use that to send a message to you beforehand. I told you Anambra State is a battleground because they want to take it at all cost. Now they are suddenly, all of a sudden, they started celebrating in what you saw in that video. They started celebrating because they have seen that they don't even need to roll out gunships, to roll out armored cars and tanks to take over Anambra State, because the people have already set to hand over the land to them without a fight. Now, if you are still nursing the idea of boycotting Anambra State election so that you will enable the takeover of Anambra State by these men, rethink. Rethink. Tata kabukwabo. Tata kabukwabo, my people. Tata kabukwabo. Because some of you, out of ignorance, in your arrogance, have always said, you are talking about Nigerian politics. You are talking about Nigerian politics. Hey, rethink. This is not about Nigerian politics. This is about the politics to take over your land by force through political process. The only war you can raise against them is to take over your homeland with your vote. En masse, not as business as usual, not having a handpick of people of about 300 to 400,000 people coming out to say they are casting votes. You are wasting your time. Those men you saw, those counts you read when they declare elections are just few people that the politicians need to rig elections. That's why we're calling for a revolution, a revolutionary election by our people. We are mobilizing a minimum of 1 million votes, because I know none of these politicians are popular. They can't even mobilize 100,000 votes for themselves with all their rigging and their money. Check it, the records out. How many votes do you think Anambra State governor used to win elections, or in the Southeast as a whole? Check the records. They don't get up to 300,000 votes. That is because they are not popular. That's why every Biafran of good conscience that want our homeland to still be safe to some extent, that wants us to create and put in place a kind of governor we are all clapping for in Benue State, in the person of Governor Otom. Every one of you must come out en masse and join what Good Governance Ministry is doing. We want a man that will stop the inflow of armed herdsmen in the name of open grazing. You heard Imo State Governor say it, he is not interested.
Anti-grazing law. I don't have any law in Imo State for anti-grazing. But what we have done, we are regulating grazing activities in Imo State under a partnership between our farmers and our headers. They signed an MOU in my office and they agreed to work together. And both parties are going about their businesses without interfering or causing any grievance or anger to each other.
In 2001, I did a ruka in Abia. Yes, it's true. After all, some of us are the largest sellers of cow. I started selling cows as far back as when I was in the university. I'm still selling cows till tomorrow.
These are the same people that want to take over your land. They are not interested in banning open grazing. They are toying with your lives because that is the gateway through which this caliphate is coming to take over your land. And that is exactly what Autumn is fighting against. We need someone like Autumn. And it begins with you coming out to vote. Every vote counts. If it doesn't count, they will not pay for it. They will not buy your vote if it doesn't count. So everybody must come out. Everybody must file out. See it as a matter of life and death, because that is what they see it as. We need somebody who will stand by the irreducible minimum our people are demanding for. Restructuring of this country to regional government. That is our gateway out of this misery you call Nigeria that is not working. Somebody that will make our homeland attractive for our own people to return back home and invest. Because that is the freedom we seek first and foremost, economic freedom of our people. So that we don't have people who are at loose to be used by our oppressors. And you turn around and call them saboteurs. We need to start building our homeland. And it takes a government that is loyal to the people. A government that will put infrastructures in place that will encourage businesses to strive. A governor that will help in ensuring that the oppression of my people on daily basis in the marketplaces, snatching money from them in the name of levies by touts, we put to a stop. Somebody that will put in security checks so that our people can be free to return their wealth home and create jobs for our teeming youths. This is the Biafra we seek from now. We can't wait until we have our independence before we start fixing our homeland. This message is for you. I've delivered it. Share it. Masuchined Peters. And I just plead with you, your conscience. Do not turn your back on this message. Share it. Let others get to know about it. Our life depends on it. Drop your comment. Let me have your opinion. Don't forget to join me on today's live broadcast on the radio program at Odenibo 99.1 FM. Join me there as we take this message to our people. I'm signing out. Don't forget to subscribe.